Ladies and gentlemen, it's Travis here, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area SportsTalk channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic night so far. And the San Francisco Giants continue the momentum. They come off a great road trip. What an incredible road trip. Sweeping the Rockies in 4 games, taking 2 out of 3 from the Diamondbacks, and then we come back home and we take care of business in the first game. Giants get the win 5-2. And what a start tonight for Logan Webb. He was absolutely terrific out there, going 5 innings, picking up 7 strikeouts in the game. The way that he started out didn't start out the best, but when you consider the way he was able to battle out there and just give up the 1 run in the first inning and then be able to go 5 innings, did a really great job there, and just has had an incredible season. So really just awesome to see what Logan Webb did out there tonight. And Jock Peterson in the leadoff position, he was electrifying out there, starting off the game, going deep on the first pitch. He was sitting up there waiting, looking for his pitch, and that is what he got, and crushing it over the center field wall there. Barely, just went over the center field wall. Peterson didn't know initially if he had got enough of it off the bat, and you never know at Oracle Park. But what a home run it was! What a season Peterson has been having. Welcoming everyone to the post-game show. What's going on, Robert Rothberg? What's up, Travis? Next year we are winning it all. Absolutely, I'm right there with you, Robert. Definitely got faith and believe this San Francisco Giants team can get right back to contending next year. Obviously, this year was a disappointment. Certainly felt like that. We could at least contend for the wild card, get in the playoffs. I did not anticipate us missing the playoffs this year, but love to see the way the Giants are playing great baseball at the end of the season. I think we're setting ourselves up for a great season next year. So I cannot wait to see what the Giants do, to improve this team in the offseason. And I think we're in a great place right now. We're playing good baseball at the end. So, we're going to have a good feeling going into next season when you're playing as well as we are playing. I mean, we are almost back to 500. And considering, I think we had fallen 9 or 10 games below 500 to, fight all the way back to we're 76 and 78. We've been playing good baseball, great baseball, and it's just awesome. It's awesome to see, and this is exactly how we wanted to finish the season on a high note, and I'm loving what we're seeing. And JD Davis, man, he is electrifying right now, hitting over 300 in the month of September. He's hitting 309. He's got 3 home runs, 7 RBIs. He's just been a beast out there, and it's going to be awesome to see him carry that confidence into next season. And right now, when he's going up at the plate, he's believing that he is going to square up the baseball, hit it hard, hit it somewhere, hit it really hard. So he's been, it's been awesome. What we have been seeing from JD Davis and the Giants right now, it's been great. Welcome in. What's going on, Eric? How's it going? Player of the game, going with Jock Peterson. Love to see it. Peterson, what an incredible game. Also hit his first triple of the season tonight, and he's just had an incredible season, hitting another home run. Really looks good in that leadoff position. So definitely expect the San Francisco Giants to re-sign Jock Peterson for next year. So I can't wait to see that happen. Re-sign Jock Peterson. Rodon, get him signed to an extension. Sign a few free agents and print those World Series tickets. I'm right there with you, Robert. I can see it happening, and we're not just talking Obviously, from a biased perspective, we're not looking at it from that perspective, because when you really break down, this San Francisco Giants team and where they will be headed next year, definitely believe that this team is going to be headed, being able to contend next year. When we got Camille Duvall closing out games the way he's closing out games, it's been awesome having a closer. And when you look at our starting rotation, Carlos Rodon, Logan Webb, and will we see us improve, add to the starting rotation? And the bullpen, obviously the bullpen has been inconsistent this year, but we've seen them have stretches of pitching very well. So I think you will see the Giants bullpen pitch a lot better next season. And so that's another key ingredient. And playing better defense, I think this team will play a lot better defensively going into next year. So, when you look at our farm system, we got a lot of young talent coming up. Marco Luciano is going to be coming up. We've seen Helio Ramos. So much exciting young talent with this Giants team. We've seen Thairo Estrada with the breakout year. You can make the argument he has been the MVP this year. It's just been incredible what he has done. And, that trade with the Yankees is looking like such an incredible trade. When we got Thairo Estrada, no one was really talking about it or making a big deal when we got him. And I think the Giants knew the kind of talent that they got when they traded for Thairo Estrada. And to see him put it all together this year in a full season, that's extremely exciting. He's going to be anchoring down the infield position there, starting infield. Just incredible. Welcome everyone to the post game. What's going on, everyone? Let's get excited. We are getting excited for San Francisco Giants baseball. Finishing the season on a great note, getting back to 500 almost. And look, we all know that this team should have been in the playoffs this year and should have had the chance to contend for a World Series. But a lot of things didn't go our way, and through adversity we battled through it. And to have won 76 games, I give ourselves a lot of credit with the adversity we have gone through. What's going on, Tyler? How's it going? Posey and Bonds should go after Aaron Judge in free agency together. That I would love to see that. As we know, San Francisco Giants, they always seem to. We're always in the running for a big name free agent, but always seems like we come up short. So we're always in the conversation and never ends up happening. We tried to get Giancarlo Stanton. We went for Shohei Ohtani. We went for Bryce Harper. So many times, but obviously a lot of times those situations, we ended up saving a lot of money. So you can make the argument whether it would have been a smart deal or not. But in this case, to get a talent like Aaron Judge, you definitely got to go for it. And I fully expect the San Francisco Giants to, make a big running at Aaron Judge. And I'm really excited to see when he does. I think he's going to set the American League record for single season home runs, if I'm not mistaken. He's sitting at 60 right now, searching for home run number 61 on the season. Aaron Judge grew up in the Bay Area, I believe it. Yeah, grew up a Giants fan. So you grew up in California. So Aaron Judge, it would be a dream come true to see him play for his hometown team, and really hope the Giants can get a deal done. So I can't wait to see what the conversations are going to be like when we get to that point in the off season. But what a signing is going to be, and even if it doesn't happen, if he ends up staying with the Yankees, or if it doesn't happen, I think we're still going to be in a great position, and we'll delegate that money elsewhere, spending in free agency. So let's make it happen. Let this Giants team, we're going to go into free agency, make some signings here, maybe make some trades potentially. We got a great young farm system, a lot of young talent coming up. This Giants team, they've got the nucleus to be a contender next year. And obviously this year, didn't go the way we thought. But I'd love to see us, the character, the fight that this Giants team has shown this year. through all the adversity, we have found a way to get back to almost 500. And some of these other teams, with the way that things had gone this year, it easily could have been an 80-90 loss season. And give ourselves a lot of credit to fight through adversity. And obviously, yeah, we were way too inconsistent this year, and that was what led to us missing the playoffs. But we were able to go on long winning streaks, play great baseball against some of the best teams. There were times during the season that we looked like a legitimate contender. The first month of the season we did great, and really since April have struggled. Welcome in, everyone. How's it going? As long as Judge doesn't pass Bond's record of 73 home runs, I'm content. Yeah, I think it'll be exciting to see if he does. He could definitely potentially do it, and would love to see him do it in a San Francisco Giants uniform. Barry Bonds did say he wants him. I was reading the article, so hopefully the article, but the article did say Barry Bonds said he hopes Aaron Judge breaks his home run record in a Giants uniform. That would just be incredible. So we'll see if that ends up happening. It's going to be a very exciting story going into the off season to see if we end up getting Aaron Judge, or if he ends up, re-signing with the Yankees or going elsewhere. Crawford, far from done. This man is a winner. Absolutely, right there with you, Robert. It's been incredible to see what Crawford is doing, and really since he's been back healthy, he's been doing it all out there, and the best defender in the game at shortstop. Nobody does it better. So definitely anticipate Crawford. He's still playing at a very high level. He will be the starting shortstop in 2023, and I can't wait to see what he's gonna do. Knock on wood, he can stay healthy through a full season next year, and I think we can see him, really. He can really put together an MVP season. He can do that kind of damage at the plate. We saw last year. It was incredible what he did in 2021. So I definitely think, that you will see him have a good offensive year going into next year. And he'll definitely want to bounce back from the tough year this year. But really great to see what he's doing down the stretch here. Really showing that, he is still playing at a high level, still getting it done. So can't wait to see from Crawford. I hope Brandon Crawford wins the Gold Glove. His defense has been spectacular. Absolutely. Hopefully he does get the Gold Glove. More than deserving. He's the best in the game. He makes the the incredible plays look routine, and he makes the routine plays. He does it with ease, and his arm strength is incredible. Some of the impossible plays that you would think that he would have no chance on, he somehow finds a way to get it done out there. So that's one of the things that we have really enjoyed. Had the privilege to get to see Brandon Crawford play Gold Glove. Spectacular, best defense in the game at shortstop all these years. So can't wait to see what he's going to do next year. Still playing at a high level. Like we saw Buster Posey. Last year he went out on top at the age of 35. He had his best season, arguably, in his entire career. What he did last year was incredible. It was spectacular. It gives me goosebumps just thinking about, his career and how he went out on top, and, getting a chance to see Brandon Crawford play his entire career up to this point, and hopefully his entire career with the San Francisco Giants. It's been incredible. So love what we're seeing from Brandon Crawford. Giants get the win tonight, 5-2. We continue playing great baseball, coming off a very successful road trip Welcoming everyone to the Postgame show. Glad you joined us tonight, breaking down this big San Francisco Giants win. They're looking to finish the season on a strong note to build momentum going into next year. It's going to be very exciting to see what moves we make in the offseason. Let's see. Would you rather sign Judge or Jacob deGrom? Or let's see. What contract would you offer Judge, Rodon, and deGrom? Very good question, Robert. I love that you asked the very tough questions, but really enjoyable questions to answer. I mean, when you're talking about these big names on the free agent market, so definitely love to share my thoughts on that. I think with Rodon, for sure. I think he definitely, I would say, it's got to be between 20 and 25 million for Carlos Rodon. I mean, he is pitching at such a high level, so I think the Giants, I think we signed him for 40 million if I'm not mistaken, maybe a little bit higher, but I think definitely in that kind of range, 40 million, 45 million. I think for 2 years is definitely reasonable for a contract extension. And Aaron Judge, I think you got to go in the range of 25 million per year. He can definitely earn more on the market, but if he decides to sign with his hometown team, he might be willing to take a 5 million per year discount or whatever it ends up being. But I think if you offer him a 6-year, maybe even 7-year contract at 25 million per year, again, he could definitely break the bank on the free agent market. But if he's going to end up signing with us, I would probably sign him for, if we can work out a deal, at 25 million. But again, that's just what I'm thinking. Love to hear what everyone else, what your thoughts are if you were potentially looking to offer these contracts to Aaron Judge, Carlos Rodon, and Jacob deGrom. That's another good one. Again, I think got to be somewhere in between 20 and 25 million. So that's kind of what I'm looking. Obviously, these guys can earn 30 million plus, but and when you're paying 30 million a year, it's you're really breaking the bank there. Love the question. I would rather sign Judge over. Got to get to that. So if I'm looking at between Aaron Judge and Jacob deGrom, I would definitely go with Aaron Judge. So definitely right there with you, Tyler. I think Aaron Judge, I mean, with the kind of talent that he is and the power, I mean, to put him in this Giants lineup, I mean, he would fit in perfect with the guys we got in there. We've got Tyro Estrada, we got Joey Barton. He's obviously starting to. He's learning and he's going to be better. We got. I mean, this lineup they can do. J.D. Davis the way he is hitting right now. Jock Peterson. Austin Slater when he's on top of his game. Brandon Crawford. So going through this lineup, this lineup can do damage, and I think if you were able to add Aaron Judge to this lineup, I mean, it would definitely be such an impact. So I can't wait. Hopefully that this ends up being finally the time that we end up landing a big name free agent. And I think Aaron Judge would be a perfect fit with this team because it's a situation where I think that us spending would put us in position to contend for a World Series. And it's not one of those situations where, you see sometimes like the Rockies, they went out, spent the big money on Chris Bryant and didn't even make the playoffs. And, now they're in this long-term contract, spending a lot of money. So, it's not one of those situations. This is a situation where we sign Aaron Judge. He only makes us better. We don't necessarily, even without him, we're a playoff contender, World Series contender, potentially going into next season. But Aaron Judge really would, just improve this team a lot. So I think the impact, again, Jacob DeGrom, yeah, he such a great talent as well. But I think adding a difference maker, a power bat to this lineup, uh, yeah, it would be awesome to see. Uh, what's going on, Jonah? How's it going? I think DeGrom ends up in Atlanta. Yeah, that's a good prediction there. I think I could definitely see that happening. So it'll be interesting to see where all the top name free agents where they end up going. It'll be an exciting postseason, but I can't wait after the World Series ends. Looking forward to seeing the moves the San Francisco Giants will make and how this team is going to look heading into the 2023 season. So Giants get the win tonight, 5-2. Logan Webb on a night where he didn't have his best stuff. He really battled out there, so give him credit. 7 strikeouts on the night. Did a great job, and Tyler Rogers did very well in the bullpen, pitching 2 innings. And look, it's been a tough year for Tyler Rogers, but you know he can really be an asset for you in the bullpen. So hopefully we see Rogers build off this momentum and take that into next season, and hopefully he can have a better year next year. And when you got Camille Duvall, I mean, what a job he did out there. Obviously got into some trouble, but you know, not every single save is going to be 1, 2, 3 or within 4 outs or I mean, yeah, not every save is going to be quick save, and there's going to be those nights where you're not going to have your best stuff, or you're going to get into trouble and you're going to work your way out. So really incredible working out of the bases loaded 1 out situation. Rockies threatening. So San Francisco Giants baseball torture as we love it best. You just know that 9th inning had to be interesting, and certainly was. No 9th inning is ever easy, especially against these pesky Rockies. So really nice to get the win tonight. Let's go San Francisco Giants. Looking at the pitching matchup for tomorrow. Giants do not have a pitcher announced yet, so I do think it will figure to be a bullpen game. So it will be interesting. We may see I think John Brebbia get the start potentially. He's been the opener a few times. So we'll see what ends up happening. Looking forward to tomorrow's game. We are going to get to our picks of the game before we wrap up tonight's post-game show. So we'd love to hear who your picks of the game are. If you haven't already shared your pick of the game. Welcome everyone to the post-game show. Glad you joined us tonight, breaking down this big San Francisco Giants win, 5-2 over the division rival Rockies. Travis, do you think the owners will demand Farhan to sign free agents? That's a good question. I think potentially, I think you will see definitely. I think the owners will definitely speak their opinion and definitely want to see the Giants spend money. So I think they will recommend to Farhan to go out and spend money in this free agency. And look, I think that, when you spend money in free agency, you want to add complementary pieces to your team. And that's what I think the Giants are going to be doing. This team is built. They can go into next year and contend. And, they really are a few free agent additions to making this team, legitimate World Series contender going into next season. And with all the young talent we have coming up, and, when our offense, when they're getting it done, the bullpen, when we're playing great defense, and our starting rotation, when you got guys like Carlos Rodon and Logan Webb at the top of this rotation. So yeah, I definitely feel like the owners will definitely speak their opinion and let Farhan know that they feel it would be a good decision to go out and get these complementary pieces that are going to take us to that next level. Again, I feel like this group, they're excited to bounce back next year. And I think we will see Giants get back to the playoffs. So that's what I'm anticipating, and excited to see what the team is going to end up looking like. We'll definitely remember the great memories of this year. This will be the only time that we'll ever see this group of Giants players together. So a lot of great memories were made this year, a lot of great moments, and we're excited to see it end on a high note. I think definitely ending the season with great memories, a lot of great wins. So there's nothing like it. The energy at Oracle Park just was incredible tonight. So for pick of the game, Tyler going with Jock Peterson. Love to see it. What another great game for him in the leadoff position, leading off the game, hitting that home run over center field, getting the triple late in the game. What a game for Jock Peterson. Just incredible, and excited to see the San Francisco Giants re-sign him in the offseason. He's definitely got to be re-signed. Kapler deserves credit for keeping this team focused. Absolutely, definitely give Gabe Kapler a lot of credit. I know, there's been times this year where, some people, haven't been the biggest fan of Kapler, but, I feel like he's done a really good job considering the circumstances, and I give him a lot of credit. He's kept his team focused. They have never, given up on the season. This Giants team has kept on fighting all year. So I think Kapler's done a great job considering, the adversity that we have been through. So really great to see, and I'm excited to see where he's able to help manage and take this Giants team to the playoffs next year. So can't wait. So for my pick of the game, I am going to go with J.D. Davis. I'm going with J.D. Davis. 3 hits tonight and hitting another home run. He has been red hot in the month of September. So I'm taking J.D. Davis. Love to see it. The at-bats have just been incredible from him. And every time he is going up there, he's going to hit the baseball, square it up hard. So it's been incredible what he has been doing. So I'm going to go with J.D. Davis as my pick of the game. So thank you so much, everyone. Really appreciate all the support. Let's make some noise for the YouTube algorithm, and let's smash up the like button. Thank you, everyone, so much. This support really means a lot to me. Really helps out the channel big time. This feedback lets YouTube know that this video is relevant, so then YouTube knows to recommend this video to as many San Francisco Giants fans and baseball fans out there. So thank you, everyone, so much. I see your comments, your likes, your engagement. So just want to say really means a lot. I would not be here without each and every one of you. I would just be a guy talking to the camera, talking to myself. So it really means a lot for everyone out there taking time, precious time out of your day to check into the post game, to say hi and to share your thoughts on Giants baseball and all things baseball here. So appreciate the support. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. Let's keep the good times rolling. A big win tonight. Yeah, I'm with you, Robert. Let's sign Camilo Doval to a 6-year contract. He has been a beast. It's been incredible to see us develop a homegrown closer. Way better than going out and spending $57 million or $60 million like we did several years ago when we got Mark Melancon. So I've just been it's been awesome to see the emergence of Camilo Doval getting another big save tonight. So let's go, San Francisco Giants. Have a great night, everyone. Take care.